Hey everyone, how you doing today? Happy Thursday. The truth will always be revealed. No matter what it is, the truth will always come out, and people are becoming more and more aware of all the things that are going on. So that's what I want to talk about today, because over the past year, I think more and more people have become aware of many, many things going on. They are definitely aware that they've been played, that they've been lied to, that they're becoming aware of all the things that they perhaps once knew that was all a lie to them. And when you come to that realization, it's a very startling thing, because it's like you feel perplexed. You have this paradox of what's going on here? This cognitive dissonance that you perhaps don't want to believe it. You don't want to believe that all this time, all your life, you've been tricked into believing something that wasn't true. But ultimately, that is what has happened to a lot of people. And it's interesting, because I feel as though there's more and more people who are becoming aware of this, and who are finally coming to their senses about a lot of things, shall I say. And it's like this whole societal thing. Even it's just people are aware. I mean, people all this time, for so many years, have been determined by their own self-worth is determined by society. Like, what does society say about me and how I am? It's like, does it really matter? Society doesn't tell you how you are. Only you tell you how you are. I think a lot of people are becoming aware of that as well. That they're finally becoming their true self and becoming aware of who they truly are, and just ignoring all of the external noise of other people saying, you can't do this because you haven't done this, you can't do this. Now the thing is, there are plenty of people who are still asleep to all this. They have not woken up yet. They have not realized what is really going on with anything. They're just very satisfied with how everything is. Not necessarily, let me rephrase that. They're not necessarily satisfied with how things are in the world, but they're fine without questioning anything. They don't think outside the box. They don't question anything whatsoever. And this is ultimately what's going to lead these people down, a very dark path. Because I think that since the majority of people who are questioning things, and who are, just standing up for themselves and becoming their true self, and realizing who they truly are, and realizing that they can accomplish greatness, just them, being themselves. I think when more and more people do that, it is this collective effort that can make a big change. Again, it doesn't matter what that change is, okay? It doesn't matter what that change is, but regardless, it is that sort of effort that really does help. That, become more and more aware of who you truly are, and, being able to stand up and take your life back, so to speak. Because I think a lot of people, especially people who have been through any sort of abuse, I feel as though those people feel really down, that they don't feel as though they can accomplish anything, that because the abuser has told them that you are worthless, you are nothing. And that is what society tells a lot of people. But I think that is certainly changing. I think people are realizing their own power within them. We will see where this goes from here. People realizing their own power, being able to stand up for themselves, being able to defend themselves instead of relying on other things. But if you're still dependent on the old ways, still dependent on the old systems, I would say you gotta wake up now. You gotta realize that the power is always within you, that the confidence is always within you, because it's going to come a time when that thing that you're dependent on isn't going to be there. Or if it is there, it's going to be working against you. It's going to be doing things that you don't like, if it already isn't doing things that you don't like. So just remember that. So that was all for today's topic. You all have a great one. And let me know what this, when you have become aware of this sort of thing. I've become aware of it over the past several years, but I definitely think over the past year, with all the chaos in the world, I think that has certainly helped me become even more aware of what I must do to protect myself and stand up for myself, and not feel defenseless Okay? That's all. You'll take care. Have a great one. Bye-bye.